Welcome back, coin lovers and treasure hunters. You're watching your channel name, the home of rare coins, historical finds, and valuable collectibles. If you're passionate about numismatics or just curious about that old penny lying in your drawer, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving deep into the world of the 1999 D Liberty 1-cent coin, a coin that may look ordinary but holds surprising value for collectors and investors. From its history and design to mintage numbers and current market worth, we've got it all covered. So, sit back, relax, and let's unlock the secrets of this iconic Lincoln penny. The Liberty 1-cent 1999 D coin, also known as the 1999 Denver Mint Lincoln cent, is part of the long-standing Lincoln penny series that began in 1909. This series honors President Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States and one of the most iconic figures in American history. The obverse of the coin features the familiar bust of Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. It bears the inscriptions "In God We Trust" above, "Liberty" to the left, and the date 1999 to the right, along with the all-important D Mint mark, which signifies it was minted at the Denver Mint in Colorado. The reverse of the coin, still in its Lincoln Memorial design, showcases the Washington, D.C. monument with the inscriptions "United States of America, E Pluribus Unum," and 1 cent. This design by Frank Gasparo was used from 1959 until 2008, before the reverse was changed to the shield design in 2010. The 1999 D penny was minted during the last full decade of the 20th century, a time when the U.S. Mint was shifting production methods and adjusting coin compositions to meet the demands of a changing economy and metal prices. Now let's talk numbers. How many 1999 D Liberty 1-cent coins were actually made? The Denver Mint struck a massive 6,360,065,000 pennies in 1999. That's over 6 billion coins. This makes it one of the most common Lincoln Memorial cents in circulation from the late 1990s. Because of its high mintage, most circulated examples of the 1999 D penny are extremely common and found in everyday pocket change. However, when it comes to coin collecting, condition is king, and this is where things get interesting. Uncirculated and high-grade versions of this coin, especially in mint state, MS 65 and above, are much rarer. Some coins with errors or unique characteristics, like off-center strikes, double dies, or high luster surfaces, can command significant premiums in the collector market. So what's the value of a 1999 D Liberty 1-cent coin in today's market? In circulated condition, these coins are generally worth 1 cent, their face value. But the story doesn't end there. If you come across a 1999 D penny in uncirculated condition, especially in grades of MS65 to MS68, its value can jump to $5 to $15 depending on its strike, luster, and overall eye appeal. Coins graded by PCGS or NGC with MS68 red designation have even sold for $100 or more at auction, but that's not all. Some rare error coins from the 1999 D batch have made headlines. Look out for double die obverse (DDO) errors, where Lincoln's features or the inscriptions appear slightly doubled. Off-center strikes, coins that were misaligned during minting, making part of the design missing or shifted. BIE errors, a small die break that creates what looks like the letter I between the B and E in Liberty. Some of these rare varieties can fetch hundreds of dollars from enthusiastic collectors, especially when authenticated and graded. So before you toss that penny aside, take a close look. You might be holding a tiny treasure. To sum it all up, the 1999 D Liberty 1 cent might be a common coin in circulation, but its value goes far beyond 1 cent when found in pristine condition or with rare errors. With over 6 billion minted, most are worth face value, but a lucky few can sell for $50, $100, or even more. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, checking your pocket change for coins like these can be both fun and rewarding. And remember, every great coin collection begins with a single cent. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1999 D Lincoln penny, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell for more rare coin content every week. Drop a comment below if you have a 1999 D penny or want to learn about another coin. Your old change might just be hiding a fortune. Until next time, keep collecting, keep learning, and stay curious. Happy hunting! Welcome back, coin lovers and treasure hunters. You're watching Your Channel Name, the best place on YouTube to discover the history, value, and secrets behind some of the most fascinating coins in American history today. We have something really exciting, the Liberty 1-cent coin from the year 2000D. This small copper-colored penny might look ordinary to some, but believe me, there's a story, a history, and even a hidden value that might surprise you. So stay with me till the end of this video, because we're diving deep into what makes the 2000D Lincoln cent special and how much it could be worth today. Let's start with some background. The Liberty 1 cent 2000D is part of the Lincoln Memorial Cent series, which ran from 1959 all the way until 2008. These coins feature the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner, a design that originally debuted back in 1909 to celebrate Lincoln's 100th birthday. On the reverse side, we see the Lincoln Memorial, a design introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. It was created by Frank Gasparo, the chief engraver of the U.S. Mint at the time. If you look closely, you can even see a tiny statue of Lincoln seated inside the memorial, an amazing detail for such a small coin. Now, the D Mint mark tells us this particular penny was struck at the Denver Mint in the year 2000, a massive 8,774,000,000, yes, that's over 8.7 billion, of the 2000D Lincoln cents were produced. That makes it one of the most common pennies from the Lincoln Memorial series. These coins were released into wide circulation across the United States and are still commonly found in pocket change today. But here's the thing, just because a coin is common in number doesn't mean it's worthless, especially not to collectors. In fact, the 2000D penny has a few unique traits and valuable errors that can make it a prized item if you know what to look for. Now here's where things get interesting. Some 2000D Lincoln cents come with die errors, doubling, or off-center strikes. Let me explain a few of these in simple terms. Double die obverse, DDO. This happens when the die strikes the coin more than once, slightly misaligned. You may see doubling in areas like Liberty, In God We Trust, or the date 2000. Off-center strikes. If the coin is not properly centered during minting, it could be missing part of the design. Depending on how far off-center it is, these can sell for tens or even hundreds of dollars. BIE errors. This is a popular die break error where a small I appears between the B and E in Liberty. It's a fan favorite among Lincoln cent collectors. Cuds and die cracks. These are raised areas or breaks caused by damage on the minting die itself. Rare examples of these errors on the 2000D penny can make a coin very attractive to collectors. So, while the average 2000D penny might be worth just 1 cent, if you've got one with a major error or in pristine condition, the value jumps significantly. Let's talk money. What's the 2000D Liberty 1 cent really worth today? In circulated condition, meaning it's been used and shows some wear, this penny is generally worth its face value, 1 cent. But in uncirculated condition, or mint state, MS, grades, the value can increase dramatically. A 2000D penny in MS63 red condition is worth $1 to $3. A MS65 red grade can go for $5 to $10. At MS67 red, the value jumps up to $100 or more, depending on the demand and market. Now, coins with rare errors like double dies or off-center strikes can sell anywhere from $25 to over $250. Depending on the severity of the error and the coin's condition. Always remember, coin grading matters. A certified coin from a grading company like PCGS or NGC is more likely to sell for higher amounts at auctions or online marketplaces. So, is the 2000D Lincoln cent worth keeping? Absolutely, especially if you have a coin in near-perfect condition, or one with a unique error. Even though billions were made, those rare variations or mint state examples can become hidden treasures in your collection. Here's what you can do. Check your coin under good lighting and maybe even a magnifying glass. Look for doubling, die cracks, or off-center designs. If it looks special or untouched, consider getting it graded by a professional service. And remember, the true value of coin collecting is not always in the money, it's in the history, the thrill of discovery, and the stories these coins tell. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Liberty 1 cent 2000D, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future uploads on rare and valuable coins. Have a penny story or a coin question? Drop it in the comments below, we'd love to hear from you. Until next time, keep searching, keep learning, and as always, happy collecting. Welcome back to our channel, coin collectors and history lovers. You're watching Coin Treasures, where every cent tells a story. Today, we're diving deep into a special and often overlooked coin, the Liberty 1 cent 2001D. Don't go anywhere, because this coin might look ordinary, but it holds a rich history, surprising value, and a place in the hearts of collectors across the world. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell icon so you never miss another hidden gem from your pocket change. Let's begin with the background of the Liberty 1 cent coin. The coin we're discussing today is from the year 2001, minted in Denver, which is denoted by the D mint mark just below the date on the coin. This penny is officially known as the Lincoln Memorial Cent, part of the Lincoln Cent series that began in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. The obverse, or front side, of the coin features Lincoln's portrait, designed by Victor David Brenner, a design that has remained iconic for over a century. The reverse, or back side, shows the Lincoln Memorial, which was introduced in 1959 to celebrate Lincoln's 150th birthday. If you look closely at the memorial on the back, you can actually see a tiny representation of Lincoln sitting in the statue, a detail many people miss. The 2001 D Liberty 1 cent was struck during a time of transition. The U.S. Mint was preparing for the changeover to new reverse designs in 2009. This makes the 2001 D an important part of the last full decade of the Lincoln Memorial Reverse series. Now let's talk numbers. The Denver Mint produced an astonishing 5,374,065,000 Liberty 1 cent coins in 2001. That's over 5 billion coins, making it one of the more common pennies in circulation from the early 2000s. But don't be fooled by the large mintage. Even in high quantities, there are rare varieties and conditions that make some of these coins incredibly valuable. Most of these coins were made with a composition of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating, which had been the standard since 1982. The shift to zinc was made to reduce costs, as the rising price of copper made penny production expensive. Despite their low face value, these coins still carry significance because collectors are constantly on the lookout for pristine examples and error coins, which we'll get to in just a moment. Alright, let's talk money, the part everyone loves. So, what is a 2001 D Liberty 1 cent worth today? In circulated condition, the kind you'll find in your change, it's typically worth 1 cent. But in uncirculated or mint state condition, things get more exciting. If you happen to have a 2001 D penny graded MS65 or higher by a trusted grading company like PCGS or NGC, its value can range from $1 to $15, depending on eye appeal and luster. The higher the grade, the more it's worth, but that's not all. Some rare error coins from the 2001 D batch have been sold for much more. These include off-center strikes, which can be worth between $50 to $150. Double die obverse, DDO, errors, where the date or letters appear doubled, worth up to $200. Struck on a foreign planchet or wrong metal errors, which can reach $500 or more at auction. The record sale for a 2001 D penny was $1,380, for a flawless example in MS68 red condition. That's over 1,000 times its face value. So what should you look for in your 2001 D penny? First, check the color. Red coins that haven't lost their original shine are worth more. Second, inspect for errors. Use a magnifying glass to check the date, Liberty, and in God we trust for doubling or misalignment. Third, look at the rims. A clean, bold strike with no wear is a good sign. Finally, weigh the coin. A standard 2001 D penny should weigh about 2.5 grams. Anything heavier could indicate a rare round planchet error. If you believe you have something valuable, consider getting it professionally graded. It might just be your lucky penny. And there you have it, the full story of the Liberty 1 cent 2001 D. From its historic roots to its hidden treasures, this little coin proves that even the smallest things can hold great value. Have you found a 2001 D penny in your collection or pocket change? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, share it with fellow coin lovers, and subscribe to Coin Treasures for more deep dives into the coins that make history. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy collecting!